You're looking at the new TC12 V2 flashlight from Thrunite. Now this light combines the characteristics of the TN12 2016 edition and the TC10 V2. And when you purchase this light, you're going to get the typical lanyard, a couple O-rings, and the USB cable to recharge the battery while it is in the flashlight, and a couple spare grips, and a couple spare charging port rubber covers, and a replacement rubbers for the tail cap. And you'll be getting a Thrunite 3400 milliamp high drain battery. And as I must say for myself, and a very decent case to house the TC12. Now this light does have the latest Cree XPL V6 emitter in it, which is good for up to 1100 lumens. It has a very decent amount of throw and spill. One real good thing about this light, it has a very good UI on it, a user interface. You have your rear typical tail clicky and your side switch, which is aluminum, and you have a total of 5 modes. In the access to modes, you basically just turn your rear tail clicky on and click through the modes. No double pressing, no gimmicks, and it does have a memory function, so whatever mode you're in, and shut it off, it'll be back into that mode. Build quality on the TC12 is typical of Thrunite. Very good heat sink to dissipate the heat out of this emitter. Rear tail clicky, easy to work on, replace the components. As stated, it does have the charging port, which is very convenient. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and switch over to camera. We're going to take a run through the modes real quick, give you some specs on them, and ultimately what we'll do is take this outside and run it through the ropes up against probably some vehicle headlights. And what we'll do is compare it to the old TN12 2014 edition that I pretty much use as my main light. As far as the emitter, the TC12 V2 has a lot smaller diameter emitter than the old TN12, which should enable it to give more throw. The old TN12 used to be, I think, 1,050 lumens and good for about 172 meters, and this new TC12 V2 is up to 1,100 lumens and good for up to 240 meters. Now as far as modes, you start out with your Firefly, which is a half a lumen, and this will run for 49 days. Next up is low. That's 24 lumens for 2.5 days of runtime. Then you got medium, 200 lumens for 8.5 hours, and then you have high, 472 lumens for 3.4 hours of runtime. Then moving up to the big one, you have turbo, 1100 full lumens for 2.2 hours of runtime out of this thing. Through the testing, I've noticed with this battery in here, this actually stays on turbo mode quite a bit longer than the old school Thrunites. And as far as comparison, here's the TN12 2014 on the right and the TC12 on the left. Can't really see a difference here, but that's why we're going to head outside and we're going to find out if there is much of a difference. All right, for starters, we got a tree at 62 meters away. This is the Thrunite TN12 on turbo. Thrunite TN12, 62 meters. There's the Thrunite TC12, 62 meters. Definitely got a little bit more concentrated beam. Now moving down, there's a tree at 94 meters away. This is the Thrunite TN12. Right there's the Thrunite TC12. Starting to really notice a difference there. Thrunite TN12 on turbo, Thrunite TC12 on turbo. A little bit farther away, we'll see if the camera can pick it up. There's a tree line of pines behind there, anywhere from around 140 down to over 190 yards out. This is a Thrunite TN12. There's the Thrunite TC12. This is easily over a 200-yard flashlight. Move it up on a hillside. That's well over 200 yards out. And way in the back, upwards of 3. All right, there's some trees at around 40 meters away. I'll give you the beam pattern. This is the TN12 2014. And there's the TC12. TN12 2014 and the TC12. A little bit closer in to TN12 2014, TC12. TN12 2014 and the TC12. You're getting a bump in light, I'll tell you that, over the upgrade. Now we're going to cycle through the modes. I'm on Firefly, which of course you can't see squat with it out here. That's low. Remember how long a runtime you got on even low? There's medium. Ample job of lighting everything up. And then you move on to high. Look at that. And then turbo. One thing, this light, just like the other Thrunites I've found, they regulate the heat quite well. This does not get that hot, even on turbo mode, which is pretty awesome. All right, I'm running some vehicle headlights now on high beam. Very bright system. Here's the TN12 against them headlights. There's the TC12. Headlights, TC12. You're looking out probably 25 meters. Definitely drowns out real bright high beams on my Suburban. So there you go, the TC12 V2. Check that link out down below for this flashlight and other lights. Typical Thrunite is what you're looking at. Beautiful upgrades to this thing. A very pocketable flashlight with that small head. And as you saw there, 220 meters of throw coming out of it. Very good high quality flashlight by Thrunite. TC12 V2, guiding you through the night. Till next time.